No leader should ever be punished for protecting their people. Now, if Rodrigo Duterte kills innocent civilians, that's a victim of any buy-bust operation, and you want justice for the people who's been killed, do it inside of your country. File him a case, unprocess the whole thing. But unfortunately, Philippines aren't capable of doing that. And these are one of the reasons why Filipino pay taxes. Some Filipinos are proud about this ICC and even call it justice. The ICC made a huge mistake from taking former President Rodrigo Duterte, because since 2019, Philippines withdraw from the state. This only means that his arrest is illegal. It is a blatant violation of the Philippines, especially of its sovereignty and the rule of the law. And no, this isn't justice. The purpose of his arrest is mainly political persecution. Mocking and labeling other Filipinos and calling them DDS is no longer an insult. Imagine taking him from a long trip to Hague, then wore a suit, only to get asked his full name, address, where he is born, and his birthday. Then told the entire world that the next hearing is on September. Might as well Duterte sent a text message for it. ICC is not capable of handling serious issues or even serious decisions, and they are all known as that. And that is proven. It is supposed to be an international criminal court, not a school establishment. 3 out of 5 judges reject the appeal because those 3 judges read and understand the law they studied, and that is for years of experience. The rest of them are biased and may be paid. Just remember this. A bullet doesn't stop until it hits the target. If Rodrigo Duterte's path requires him to walk through hell just to protect his country and its people, he will walk like he owned the hell. We all know that Rodrigo Duterte, in the most darkest moments, always wait with no fear. Leaders' duty is to safeguard their nation from harm. When leader takes a firm stand against crime and chaos, they do it for the safety and well-being of their millions of citizens. Comparing it to a few who died from the buy-bust operation, that are most of them given time to surrender or to stop using such drugs. Now, if their parents cannot control their kids, it is not a problem of a president anymore. Wag na wag niyo pong konsentihin ang mali ng mga anak niyo, kasi babalik po sa inyo yung pinagtatakpan yung mali. If upholding the law to keep the nation safe and standing against criminality is considered a crime to you, then there's nothing left to argue. Their biggest issue with Rodrigo Duterte wasn't even about corruption or its governance, not even humanity. It was that Duterte was in part of their political club businesses. Hypocrisy when people call themselves Filipino but let other nation handle their own issue and call it justice. It only proves that Philippines is still a puppet of other nations without even realizing it. And you cannot call Mindanao a sub-Saharan type of living because your European-alike place, when it hits with huge typhoon and floods, you are the first one who cries on mainstream media to ask for ayuda. Mindanao community is the first one who sends you relief goods. Don't forget that. People who lives in Visayan region aren't stupid. We have proper education, we have proper city, and we have proper living. Just because their places are all full of nature and not city like yours, it doesn't mean it's considered poor. City is the worst place to live in if you want peace as an individual. There's no peace in a city. You will only see competition wherever you go. So don't attack other places without facts, just because you hate the ones who manage it. I would rather stay in a place where people are actually rich that pretend to be poor, than a place full of wannabe rich but can't even pay their own debt. Assalamu alaikum.